Oh. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. General. Yo, what up, David? Yo, hey, Guerrero, hey, NBC2. Yeah, we're gonna take this and throw it on another pane. So, we've got to kind of figure out which one of these two or which one of these 10 we want to do. Because, yeah, hey, kill tap. So tired and sore from the toxicity on Modern Warfare. Yeah, man. So we got to figure out which one of these we want to do. There's definitely some weird things in here. I mean, obviously the easiest one for us to do would be the dart firing 1911, which is that right there. I mean, it's only the 9th. I have seen that new video, David. It's awesome. We have until the 31st. I could do the quad barrel another time and do like the bigot first, or I could also technically do this as well. There's two 1911s on here. Let's see how difficult this is going to be. I mean, it's not that bad looking. So we could do I don't know if I could do the barrel taper, but we could do hold on a second, David. We could probably do a quad barrel of this. Should do that really quick. Yeah, I think we could do this. I gotta find like an overall length. Hopefully his actual website has it. It does not. Dang it. the heck, dude? What the heck is that? It's like YouTube, but not YouTube. Weird. Okay, so here's Morphe. So they should have... Why is it so far zoomed in? Wow, $40,000 though? Wow, dude. Hey, no problem. Thanks for stopping by, Killtap. Yep. Okay, so the good news is Morphe has some really good pictures that we can use. Oh man, look at that. That's a beautiful photography. The bad news is I did not see overall length. So that's the actual stock. This is, I can recognize LOP, that's length of pool. The drop at the heel is approximately 2/7/8 of an inch, almost 3 inches. And the drop at the comb is 1 5/8 of an inch. The actual buttstock is 14 inches and 3/4. I'm not seeing like overall length though or anything like that. So $14.75. Wow, 46 studs basically. No problem, Aiden. Hey, Marcus. And hey, Samuel. So at this point, we'll be I don't know what that button just did. So I cannot. Can I not open these? Oh, there we go. Okay, way better. All right. You just have to. I'm over here trying to right click on them. So I'd really like to know how long the barrels are though, because if I can figure out how long the barrels are. "28-inch barrels. Is there an overall length? Not from the looks of it. But the barrels are 28 inches. So that gives us something to go off of. The barrels are actually going to be the easiest thing to make, honestly. 28 is 89 studs long. We're actually going to just make it 88 though, because we need an even number. So let's get rid of that. All right, so that's all working out. So 2 followed by 4 followed by 8 right there. So those are the barrels alone, and I want them to load but still be you know, like relatively short for what they are, which I think we can manage to accomplish. I'm not going to be able to do the tapering on it, unfortunately, but that's fine. So in order to make them a load, we're just going to do my bare bones basic shotgun barrel design, which is, it's something that we've done before, no big deal. So this will be that side. This one will be this side. Yeah, I think that's how we'll do that. Like so. And then take both of these designs and flip these upside down. And that'll make our cluster of 4 barrels, like so. I think we can have these ones touching, would probably look better. Oh, so David, you asked what's going on in the background. There's a club right across the street from us. They're doing club things. So that's what's going on behind us. It'll be like that until I got the window open, but it'll be like this shit pretty much almost all night, man. Yo, what up, stop motion bricks? It's generally speaking not too bad. Potatoes right now, it's really nothing, in all honesty. Most of the time they play pretty decent music, which means it's not that bad to like listen to. Not always, but most of the time. I don't like Hispanic music, so that I could see why that would bother me, per se, but most of this club's music tends to be relatively popular songs. I think the only thing that's ever really truly annoyed me about any of what happens here is there's these guys who ride motorcycles who come out almost like every night, and their music is ridiculously loud, like compared to the club.
I'm pretty sure they work here.
Yeah, those guys, David. Those guys are super annoying. Those are the only people that I've ever really had issues with out here, in terms of like how loud everything is and shit.
I can't wait for Torio to release his new album. I don't know if that was what happened.
Cars are another thing. I don't like cars being that loud. I don't really like the like racing cars or anything like that, because most of the time people equate it to the louder it is, the faster it is, which is stupid because it does not work like that. And it's annoying when things are excessively loud for no reason. Those are the barrels, but I feel like they're so boxy and bulky that it just does not look correct. I don't mind like working on your cars, but you also got to keep them quiet too. Like you can't just have them excessively loud. We are making this. This is a 4-barrel shotgun, basically, by Lancaster. At least that's the goal. Because I don't really like what's going on with these barrels. You can load them with shotgun shells, which is why I usually use this type of design. But I feel like these are way too thick. Damn, David. Fat F, my dude. I do not like these barrels, dude. Like, they're just not...
Do you know your bookcase on?
Yes, I do. I feel like these are way longer than 28 inches. Just seems so short. We might switch to doing something else that isn't this, because I'm not really liking these barrel ideas, and this is the only thing that I can really think about.
My favorite thing about this is that they play with music I like.
I am at 23.
You turn 24 soon.
Yep. Yeah, because it's big and bulky like that. Go.
But I want you to be a part of my happiness.
Go away. Thank you.
Your camera's not on.
I know it's not.
Why can't I bring my happiness?
No. You're also supposed to be baking a cake. Aren't you?
It's almost like he doesn't love me.
Where's my Discord at? A sharpshooter. It's supposed to be a 4-barrel Lancaster. We just did the... I will physically harm you.
I'm not even touching
Go
you.
away.
I'm not touching
Go away.
What am I doing?
You're reading chat over my shoulder. It's really annoying.
I am not actually.
You can go back to your phone.
Joke's on you, I was dissociating.
It's supposed to be a 4-barrel Lancaster. The problem is they have 28-inch barrels, and we just measured 28 inches in Lego studs, which is, that's an 8, and then there should be 4 of these 2x10s. I'm sorry, 10. Wait, what the fuck? Did I mess this up? No, that should be right. I'll have faith in that being correct. I do not like how boxy these barrels are, and they look terrible and atrocious. I'm thinking, instead of doing this, we just get rid of it and import a 1911 instead. Alright, so now we have a 1911 to work with. So this one right here to make my life easier.
When COVID isn't an issue, I do want to go to that club. Because they play music I like.
Go away, advertisements.
Okay, I'm gonna make
Thank you, stop motion.
Can I keep the door open or no?
No. So at this point for the 1911, shit. No! No! Go away! I'll reach out here in a second, guys. Just hold on. Okay. Shit, guys. That is way more complicated than I thought it was. Okay, so I technically can't rip out much of this barrel because... Crap, guys. It'd be really cool. So technically this barrel can hold a 1 stud wide thing inside of it. Like those cylinders can fit in this. But it's held in place with this because this is a perfectly legal build. I cannot do the dart. I could make the dart to fit on the end of it, but I'm not going to be able to actually make it like loading. So I think we'll just make the dart and just throw it on the end of the 1911 and be done with it. I think is a good idea. So we need to fix up the 1911 just a little bit in a couple spots to more accurately represent one from World War II and not the one from Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, 1911 bayonet. Probably. I haven't watched this video in a long time, but it was probably more effective as a stabbing tools anyways. Why does the 1911 have a dart? It has a dart because it was designed for the OSS, the uh, Office of something. I forget what OSS stands for. I used to know this shit like back of my hand, but I kind of stopped learning about a lot of this stuff. Office of Strategic Services, I think, is what it is. But they were covert. They're the forebears of basically the FBI, CIA, that type of stuff. They worked behind enemy lines a lot of times, and they needed special weapons. They were spies, basically. And one of them was to equip this 1911 with a dart so that you could shoot the dart instead of the actual bullet. And the dart idea was that it would be a lot more quiet than hitting someone with a full-on bullet. That was kind of the thought. Whether or not that, I don't think it ever actually worked like that, like they intended, though. So. What do you think is a good word that fits with militia as a YouTube name for gaming or war stuff like modelis and custom made models? I'm sorry, and custom made stop motion vids. I was fine with your name as you have it now, honestly. Militia, though, a good word that fits with militia. Something else that starts with M. I say that because it would then be a what's the frickin'... I'm an English major. What's the word for when you repeat the same sound at the beginning of a word over and over again? There's a special word for that. I'm an English major and I don't remember this. It's really sad. Kenyana said it from the other room. It's alliteration. Thank you, babe. I got it. I got it. Yes. So you'll have to basically, the idea is, so ma, another word that starts with ma that is an adjective. That's the general idea. Find a word that starts with ma that is an adjective and then throw that. Yeah, there you go. Manic, that works. And then if you want, you can find another MA word to throw after militia, and then it would be like straight up alliteration, basically. Yeah, Maniac works. Which cake are you trying to find, David? Because the apple cake, I don't think you're going to find. That was kind of her own sort of recipe. It wasn't exactly her own recipe, but it was very close to being her own recipe. The blueberry type of stuff, you can find anywhere, man. Oh my god, I just thought about... I don't know if this is what she's actually making or not, but if she is, I love her a lot. Hey, Ben. So a long time ago, I had a lemon blueberry pancake from Perkins. It was blueberry pancakes, but you don't put syrup on top of it. You put a lemon custard on top of it, basically, and it was so delicious. It was fantastic. I don't know if that's what she's actually making or not, but I do understand that I'm gonna really like this. It's gonna be really good. Today's official drink sponsor of the channel is Planet Smoothie. Right now we have their PB Blues meal replacement shake. It's fantastic. It is peanut butter, banana, blueberry, and whey protein powder in form of a shake. It's good. It tastes good. I like the taste of it anyhow, uh, and it's been quite enjoyable. So the only cake I've had in like the last 2 years of my life is Pinguino, and I don't even think it's a cake. I don't know what that is. So you'll already know more than me. How many studs wide should an RPD be? 5 to 6 at most, up to 7 if you get into the receiver area that it starts accepting magazines and belts. I literally ate a bowl of bun bo hu and I'm fat. This is making me more hungry. I don't know what that is either, unfortunately, dude. Pinguino is Mexican cake snack. Okay. A the gamer. Bunbo who? That's how I said it. I mean, that's wrong, probably. I'm not even gonna front, dude. That's probably miserably wrong. I'm not surprised. Oh man, fat F, my dude. How much more will I save making it myself at home instead of getting it from them? A lot of money, dude. Nice, the gamer. Glad to hear it. Doing stuff at home is far cheaper. So, all right. So, for instance, right, the other day we ate out at a place called Giuseppe's, and I'm perfectly fine with saying that because it's super far away from us. It's not something that's like right up the road from us or anything. So, um, that's like I said, I'm perfectly fine with saying that's where we ate. But they have cake for sale after you get done eating if you want some. And I saw that they had a cake in there called Orange Creamsicle, which I love anything orange creamsicle, so I wanted a slice. So obviously at the end of everything, I ordered a slice to go, and that slice of cake was $9, dude. This thing was expensive. I am letting you know right now, it lasted me not even till next morning after that, because I had eaten pretty much half of it the night before. So $9 for a slice of cake that did not last me until morning, basically. So it was a pretty large slice of cake, but it didn't last me that long. Whereas buying all the ingredients yourself and then just making it yourself will last you longer because you have a whole cake and not just a slice of it. It will also probably taste way better. Like Kenyana said, the orange creamsicle cake, dude. So the best way that I've been able to describe it to pretty much everyone who's asked me what it tasted like, without the frosting itself, the frosting was pretty much the cream part of it, but the actual cake, the orange part inside the cake, is. I'm not kidding when I say this. I'm not trying to exaggerate or anything like that either. But basically, it's an orange Fruit Loop. If you've ever had an orange Fruit Loop before, that's what the inside of this cake tasted like, which is obviously sad, like super sad. So you almost needed to have frosting with it, otherwise it just tasted like an orange Fruit Loop, which is weird, man. No, Maniac, I did not. I think a battlefield scene would be pretty okay, dude. Dude, I love pretty much anything orange creamsicle. well, we try not to drink a lot of soda anymore, but there's an orange creamsicle soda that we used to get all the time from Cracker Barrel. It was a gigantic sacrifice to make because my grandparents, who usually took us there, were pretty stingy on money, and you only get one of those before you have to pay again for another one. You don't get free refills on that, so I had to drink one, and that was it the entire time during dinner. So you had to like really space it out, even though you just wanted to chug it because it's so good. So speaking of Planet Smoothie, since it's our official drink sponsor of today's stream, they have a particular smoothie called the Orange Push-Up, which is pretty much just an orange creamsicle popsicle, but in the form of a smoothie that's relatively healthy for you. That thing's great. Yo, what up, Blue Cart? We're doing pretty good, dude. My family's 7-Up cake, but orange creamsicle, it would be great. If you used, I don't know if you actually use soda in that cake. I'm assuming so, since it's called 7-Up cake. But if you dumped like a Fanta in there, that's probably super white of me to say, but a Fanta in there would be great. Damn, dude, can't afford boba every day. Rest in peace, my dude. See you later, Gamer. Thanks for stopping by, man. I did. The PB Blues flavor is what we have right now, which is peanut butter, banana, blueberry, and whey protein powder. So, dude, babe, we could literally just use orange creamsicle soda. I just thought of that. Like, get a bottle, use that, and then drink whatever we don't use. Because then it's literally orange creamsicle soda. I can't afford boba, so I'm sad, but my doctor isn't. Yeah, most doctors would be pretty happy. Congratulations, guys. We completed the first in this monthly collab. I probably should have put it in there, but I'll allow up to 3 different entries. This will obviously be my first one. I'm going to take a look real quick at that Mexican rotating barrel 1911 and see if there's anything super different about how it actually looks. Because if there's something super different by how it actually looks, we'll also do that as a secondary entry as well, since I'm allowing up to 3 for this month. But I will be taking my phone. I must use the bathroom. That's the problem with me drinking things from Planet Smoothie. And then I will be back shortly.
I'm gonna tell the story. So last night, there was at 4 o'clock in the morning, all of a sudden all I heard was yelling. There's a lady upstairs and this homeless guy on the street literally yelling back and forth. The clubs were closed. She was obviously drunk. I don't know what the homeless man was so pressed about, but they were just yelling back and forth. By the time I was like awake enough to realize what was happening, like he was calling her all kinds of words. I don't know if I'm allowed to cuss on here. But he was calling her all kinds of things that implied she was a very loose woman and telling her to jump off the balcony. And she was telling him he'll never be nothing. He wasn't, like, he's not worth her time. And she was telling him to just drop dead because, like, his life isn't worth anything. And I was like, oh my gosh. I just wanted to go to sleep, y'all. So about 10 minutes after I woke up, because they were literally just yelling back and forth the same things about, like, pretty much telling each other that they should not exist anymore, and then calling each other names. Honestly, some childish stuff. But homeless guy leaves, but the lady did not, because the lady was a couple floors up. Now she is arguing with everybody in the house and just yelling at them. Randomly, she'll go back onto the balcony and yell out like the homeless guy was still out there. There was one point in time where a car drove by and it sounded like someone was screaming. I had no idea what was going on. I was just confused. And all I could think was, man, I hope this lady isn't like... Because it sounded like she was so drunk that she was having a psychotic episode. And all I could think was, man, I hope this lady don't jump. Because it was sounding like she was ready to just because she was angry. Because, you know, when people are angry, like, they're so mad, they're about to make stupid decisions. That's how mad she was. And then probably about after 30 minutes of her sitting there just yelling at people in the house, I couldn't hear them because they were, like, going back in and out. All of a sudden you hear her brother yell. And he was like, I'm over this. I swear, if you don't effing get in the house and get over it, you're embarrassing me. You're acting like a child. I cannot stand for this behavior anymore. Get in the effing house. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then it was quiet for the rest of the night, but I couldn't sleep because I was like, man, is it going to start again? What? It didn't end until like 5 o'clock in the morning. And she kept going outside and yelling like the homeless man was out there still. And the more they tried to calm her down, the angrier she got. She didn't calm down until her brother yelled at her. It was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, that's the end of my story. And it worked out. He just came back. Love you.
Love you too.
I'm gonna go. I finished washing dishes.
Alright. Shit, David. I should send you the link, my dude. I had a stream not too long ago talking about strictly high school stories. That's now privated. That's not what I'm actually talking about. But I talked in that stream about like a lot of my friends from high school and the shit that we used to do and stuff like that. I actually have a podcast of us recorded on the channel that was uploaded for a while. I took it down. Yeah. So the people that I was talking about in that stream, I have a podcast with on the channel that is privated. I should send you the link to it so you can listen to some of the shit that we talk about there. All right. So let's. I'm gonna leave this up on my computer and not. I will remind me like after stream is over, David, to send that to you because I don't want to show it on stream. But I am going to right now look up that Mexican 1911. Rotating barrel 1911 and see exactly how different it looks. Pretty well. That's a different slide lock safety looking thing. Oh, and it's got a different type of slide on it. Okay. I think we could justify that. Yeah, dude. That works. So that I can remember that. But this this new 1911, we can do the Obregon. No problem, dude. We can do the Obregon because it has a different type of slide on it. So it's just different enough, honestly, to be doable. And then it's got a way different type of this going on back here. We can start with this, I think. Delete this on out of here, like so. Delete that. Leave that piece. Why'd you leave the door open?
I'm right here.
Why are you right there?
God, I'm looking at something.
What are you looking at?
My iPad, Philip.
Oh, what's going on with it?
I'm trying to get. Oh, there it is. I'm trying to get access to the recipe so I can keep your stream open.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to support you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I have to kind of cut this back just a little bit, like so. So there's still a gap here, but it's not as bad, you know, with everything. Hey, Mr. Ron, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Not that. Definitely not that thing. There's a portion of this like flares out down here. It cuts into the grip a little bit actually, so we could probably get away with doing something like that. Almost. And then it tapers off in the back here. Let's try something like this. Yeah, there we go. No, I don't see your link. I believe I have links disabled. Unless it's sent by me. Hey, no problem, Mr. On. Believe me, I understand. 100%, dude. Time zone differences are killer, man. All right, so that works out really well for this piece. There's a part that's supposed to stick out like right about here, but I can't do that. At this point, we now have to make Drex. We have to figure out what's going on with the barrel above the trigger guard from here outwards. It's supposed to be bigger more around Hey Jack, which I think we can accomplish. Oh, nice. I recognize that flag as there's a couple people in the community who live in that country. We are working on the Sistema Obregon. It is the Mexican rotating barrel 1911. Ian McCollum from Forgotten Weapons has a video on it. I'm using that video right now as my reference to figuring out exactly how to make this. iOS? I don't know, dude. I'm not the type of person to know too much about any of that. I've already made a John Wick gun before. I made his MPX. Love the John Wick movies. Like, obviously, I'm a really big fan of John Wick movies, honestly. But yeah. Oh yeah, Discord, dude. Yeah, Discord works. You can send it to me on Discord. Hold on a second. My computer's lagging a little bit. Also, the fan is on. We can close out of that. I'm going to quit Discord for now because I think it's taking up memory and shit. But did you have a Tachanka DP28? No, I've never made one yet, though I will need to. What does a rotating barrel do? It's just a type of operating system. So the barrel is what rotates to lock the thing. Usually it's a bolt that rotates. In the case of a 1911, it's actually two grooves that are cut in the top of the slide that lock into a matching set of grooves on the top of the barrel and chamber. That's why the barrel tilts downwards to unlock, and that's what lets the slide recoil backwards. Rotating barrel just means that when the bolt is pushed into the barrel, in this case I believe it would be the slide being pushed into the barrel, there are grooves that twist the barrel. They're fixed, but the barrel twists, and that is what locks the breech together or chamber together with the slide and forms the obtrusion. There's a word called, it starts with OB, and I think it's obturation, a weird word like that. That's what forms your gas seal, basically, and doesn't allow gas to escape out the back of the chamber. But yeah, it's all a rotating barrel is just the barrel rotating to lock it. What you need? Oops, my bad. Did not mean to do that. What? Uh, yeah, for a pistol, yes, that would be a pretty complicated locking system. It's a very interesting locking system for a pistol. Um, it's probably why it doesn't really go anywhere in the future of pistol design, because it's not exactly like the best of things to lock with, because there are other more simple methods to do. Uh, so it kind of, like I said, it probably never went anywhere, and that's why the more complicated the method, the more machining you have to do, the more expensive everything usually turns out to be, which is why keeping it simple is very good in the long run. The more complicated it is, the more difficult the field strip is. More difficult field strips mean less service life in the field because soldiers aren't as willing to field strip it, and or when they do field strip it, they might lose certain parts of it or something like that, which isn't good, obviously. So, yeah. Oh, I just got a very good look of the other side of this weapon. This section here should actually extend all the way back. Traditionally speaking, yes. Also more unreliable the more complicated it is. More parts and shit like that that you have to exchange and everything. Why is my brightness so low? What the heck? My brightness on my phone just took a massive dump for some reason. I don't know why. And this side also does not have this. We can delete that out. Kind of slide this back on over a little bit. Do indums in P40 next time. Give me like a couple seconds, Jack, and I will make MDUNs in P40 for you, dude. I could do that in this stream, dude. I think it will actually be one of the fastest guns that I ever produce. Like I promise. Try putting picture on Discord, it'll work. You might have put it in the wrong channel because certain channels don't allow for images. Try throwing it in trash can. Should be a channel in there labeled trash can. Put it in there, dude. I'm gonna extend this back a little bit too. Kind of match this up, make it look good. Just a little bit. Do another once over of the gun from Ian's video. Ooh, it's got a different style of hammer on it, which we can fix. Do I have fixed dates for my live streams? The answer is no. I usually just live stream whenever I feel like it. Ambin sniper rifle. Which one is that, Drex? Who's that used by? Because we actually just watched season 2 last night. I don't know if I perfect that, dude. I think that's a pretty good image in itself, Maniac. Welcome back, David. Yeah, so which one's the Ambin sniper rifle? Because that will change my opinion on whether or not I want to make it or not. Oops. So David, we're gonna make the My Different Usernames MP40 after this, dude. I think it's gonna be my fastest gun build that I've ever done. So I hope you're ready, dude. Like, it's gonna be so speedy to do his gun, his MP40. I'm thinking that it's gonna like break records on how fast it is going to be for me to build that thing. Yeah, dude. Speedrun 80% world record. Let's keep in mind that 80% part of that, dude. What's my real name? My real name is Philip. Basic name. Also, I'm digging this color scheme on this for some reason. I don't know what it is. It just works really well. So boom, that's the second gun done, and then obviously we're going to work on My Different Usernames AP40. So this is the 1911. So we're going to put down the tag OBREGON, rotating barrel, COMPLETE, save. Thank you. And you spelled it right. Boom! So now we have that. All right, so blank screen. Everything going smoothly. All right, so we're going to start the clock here in a second. At 7:30, I'm going to start the clock for a speed run 80% world record for My Different Usernames MP40. It's going to be a really intense. It's going to be super hard to do, but should be super fun. I'm not even going to bring up YouTube. On top of doing a speed run 80% world record, we're also going to build it strictly from memory of his video. That would be super fun. I think speed running needs to be brought to the LEGO gun community, and it would be great when that happens. So we're going to do it all from memory, as fast as we can, 80%. So there's a single shot hunting rifle and it has electro prongs on the front of it. That's the Mandalorian's rifle then, and that one I would do. So yeah, I could do that. One day I'll do that. I have a Bergman in the background actually, so sorry if I'm bothering you with so many questions about what version of LD you're using. Sometimes you use pieces that don't exist in my version. It's 7:30, so we're going to start the speed run. I don't know which version of LDD this is, to be completely honest with you. So I am sorry. We just lost a lot of time in that speed run there, unfortunately, because I was completely overlooking the file. But we'll be okay. I think we can make up time here in a second if this decides to load. So far, I think we're like 45 seconds in. It's taking a long time to load. If we had a beefier computer that wasn't about to overheat, I think this would take a lot less time. Also, the fact that we're streaming is killing it. It's been 1 minute officially. We're setting the world record right here for 80% speed run from memory, scratch building my different usernames in P40. This is insane. This has never been done before. You're seeing it live here first on stream. It's crazy that this is even being done. No one in the world could ever do what I'm about to do right here. Building it from memory using no pictures. It's insane. Like I said, you guys are seeing it first right here on stream. Computer's being a little laggy. We're losing a lot of time right now. Spinning beach ball of death. Everything's been placed, so that's great. That one's that. So here we go, guys. And we're almost there. We gotta delete some of the stuff out. The speed run is almost over. We're losing a lot of time here for obvious reasons. Computer's lagging all over the place, but we're doing great so far. And like that, the speed run is over. So at 7:32, we are done. 80% world record speed run of my different usernames in P40. Congratulations, guys. You saw it here first. I built this entirely from memory in 2 minutes and whatever seconds left that was. So congratulations. I'm super glad that you guys were able to see this entirely done, because that's it. That's the world record. That's unbeatable. Nobody can do that ever again in their entire lifetime. We did it, boys. We got the world record. On a more serious note, because that was an obvious joke, I just so happened to have my different usernames in P40 before he ended up selling them, by the way. But I think it would actually be cool to do some speed building, like, I don't want to say world record runs, because world record is kind of an overstatement, but just like having fun speed building people's stuff would be cool. Doing it like from their video and stuff like that. Obviously, it would be super difficult to have like actual competitions for speed building, because people can't like watch you doing it. Speed build my Holger, please. Get the fuck out of here, David. Get the fuck out of here, dude. No way. People can watch you speedrun if they're about to, like, they can't watch you if they're going to also participate, because if they watch you, then they already form some type of like mental image in their head of how it's built. And then obviously it can't be a model that they're super familiar with already, which is kind of crazy, but yeah. So yeah, I just so happen to have that file, by the way. Calibri speed build, I saw that as well. The unfortunate part is I already have a Calibri as well, so I can't speed build something I already have. I think it has a video. It does. So, like I said, kind of hard to recreate a speed build for something that you kind of already have, because you already have like an idea for how you want to do it and stuff. So yeah, I know for a fact I couldn't do it in LDD sharpshooter. I'd have to do it with something else, dude. I get it, David. I really do, dude. It took you a long time to build that rifle, man. It's funny because, so a little while ago, give me a second, I have this as well. I believe it's underneath here. I built this. This is my different usernames, Maverick from Ghost. Built entirely from just watching his video. He doesn't have an LDD file for this or anything. So it's funny that you say speed build Tachanka DP28 next, because I kind of had the same idea of doing to the DP28 what I did with this. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate it, dude. That you can watch his video, make what he makes, and then from there add your own little touches to it to improve it or make it your own, if you will. Obviously giving credit where credit is due, but I did the same thing to his Maverick. That is what I'm talking about right now. So you can obviously tell which one is originally his and which one is originally mine from both of these. But these are basically the same exact gun. Back and forth between here and there. Same type of receiver details, everything like that. I've just gone through and updated it so that it's more to my take, my standards, if you will. So I smoothed out a lot of things, don't have a lot of the exposed studs. I don't fault Kyle for having exposed studs because this was before he started buying a lot of pieces and stuff like that. Get the fuck out of here, David. Self-promotion, time to get banned. Get wrecked, noob. But yeah, so this is kind of like my thoughts on doing a DP28. Would be making the one that my different username has. I would make his DP28 and then come through and smooth it out like I did to his Maverick, basically. And then the Sniper Rifle version of the Maverick as well. I did the same thing for. I think that's pretty fun to do. It's easy if you're lazy. Damn. Time to get rid of him. Time to ban him. Can we get a ban in the chat? But yeah, so it's fun to kind of go through and build something that's someone else's and then improve upon it so that it more accurately represents what was shown in the game. No fault against my different username. This was obviously before he got to the point where he is now. And I think it would be a model that he could go back to and redo, and it would look great. But yeah. We actually still have quite a few My Different Usernames models that are just kind of sitting here right now. His ASVAL, in particular, with Modern Warfare 2019 attachments. I've already gone through and I've improved his ASVAL and VSS Ventores and did a couple different versions of them, but we have particular two attachments. Oh my goodness, you two. Get the fuck out of here. You're the same person, but oh my god, I called you two. But yeah, so this was super fun to do, to take his and modify it so that it had attachments from Modern Warfare 2019. That's something that we ended up doing. Oh, MDUN did not have that. The VIL is a super old model of his. That's not something that I don't think he has it around anymore, so he wouldn't be able to. And then my most recent MDUN build was actually the CZP-07. This is another build that he is selling on his Etsy store, the actual LDD file, so I could have just bought it. I did not buy it. I actually ended up just watching his video and ended up making it myself from his video. Make it tutorial, please? No, I'm not gonna. I don't make tutorials for other people's guns. If you want the tutorial for how to make his gun, then you can go buy it from him off of his Etsy store. Otherwise, you can do exactly what I did and just reverse engineer it from his video. Especially his most recent videos, because his most recent videos have a way higher quality on them, and you can see brick for brick basically on everything, which is honestly super useful. Um, he also drops a couple hints here and there in his videos on how he did certain things that are very helpful. He basically openly admitted that the frame and the grip, I should say, the grip of this model in particular is basically just 90% of his Glock 17 grip. So I actually ended up using his Glock 17 grip here and just modifying it slightly to look like the CZ P07. I saw one the other day. I typed in Lego gun instructions to see where my tutorials end up on that list in the YouTube search results. I know it's super self-indulging. And I saw that there was an entire playlist, entire channel, I should say, that's called like Lego gun instructions or something like that, that has his LDD tutorials from start to finish on them. I don't know if you can get the file from the channel, like you're saying, David, but I've seen like the video of him pressing like this button up here and then going through it, which is super sad, man. Like you said, that's an asshole move, man. I hate that. I kind of want to know if he has anything on mine now. Because I would hate for him to have something in mind that I don't know about. He has 71 videos. Okay, so 4 months ago he did the 18C, so he's got a frag grenade on here that kind of looks like Kyle's too. Oh, it's by Nick Brick. So he's got Nick Brick's grenade on here. He's got the Huntsman knife listed on here. Whose is this one? Yeah, that one's my different usernames. So Kyle's. Yeah, my different username's name is Kyle. Do you guys both shooting guns or models? No, I don't. R8s. Yeah, he replicated the R8 that my different username had. The Mauser C96 is my different usernames. Shell ejecting MP5. Whose is this? Thomas Cooper. Alright, that's sad, man. Like you guys said, he has like everything. Oh gosh. See you later, Josh. Dude, this entire channel is nothing but like other people's stuff. Is this Caro's Scorpion? Hmm. It says no, but it kind of looks like it. But I guess, you know, Scorpions are kind of all the same. But yeah, no, so that's kind of really crappy to see that people are doing stuff like that. Name is not Kyle because he's got a different username. Okay. His name is Kyle, but all right. I've talked to him before, not face to face, but in DMs I have talked to him before. His name is Kyle. I've got 31% left on this laptop before it dies. I mean, we created 2 1911 clones tonight, so that's no big deal. I would like to play some Apex tonight, on top of eating some cake with my girlfriend when she finishes. So I don't know if this is a good spot to stop or not. Close out of LED. Play Modern Warfare with you? Nah, dude, I'm good. I don't think I'm ever going to open and play Modern Warfare again, honestly. I just, like, ever since you told me that I can literally just go to custom games to see all the attachments and shit, I will probably never play Modern Warfare again, dude. You can see the brand new guns inside of custom games too, dude. Like most recently, what was the most recent one added? The AA12 was the most recent one, right? I've been thinking about, by the way, going through and modifying my different usernames AA12 to have some attachments from that. I mean, it got nerfed pretty hard, so. Is the Makarov and the Scorpion Evo the new ones coming to the game? Oh, neat. It's not too bad then. The only way to see them is by playing co-op? That's fucking annoying. But they're eventually going to be released into multiplayer, aren't they? Because if they don't do that, that's just stupid, dude. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop building for tonight. I think I'm kind of in a slump right now for building stuff. Because there's just... I'm kind of lazy right now. I don't want to start everything from scratch or start anything from scratch. I can't really say that. The most recent thing that I built was the PL14, but it was from scratch. But I also did it in real life, and it was a challenge. So, yeah, I just kind of don't feel like doing anything from scratch right now. I'm in one of those moods. That's why you saw that there was a couple things that I just kind of rehashed. Like the 2 1911s tonight for this stream. Got kind of lucky that there were random generated for the monthly collab to just kind of take and do that for 1911s. It's supposed to be an LMG too. Hopefully it's an LMG that I have and not like a brand new one. I kind of want to there will probably end up being a day where I make all the guns from Modern Warfare 2019 with all the attachments. Hey, no problem, Mr. Ron. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it, dude. See you later, man. Yeah, no, definitely no search and destroy, dude. Apex has an event out right now, too, that I would really like to go play, because I haven't completed everything just yet. See you later, Jack. Thanks for stopping by, man. Welcome back, Jinjie. What am I doing? Yeah, so I'd really like to go play that that event and finish out the prize tracker. I finished all the challenges for the event right now, but there are still there's a point system in the game that I need to go back through and complete as well. Get that out of the way. Bruh, just kidding. What do you mean? Don't hide your true nature, David. Oh yeah, it's your friends. Yeah. I'm looking for this live stream, David, now I'm thinking about it, because I have time to look for it on the channel. I'm hoping that I can find it. Aha, I found it. Yo, what up, Cookie? Yes, Jack, you should. There you go, David. That's two of them. Uh, well, I mean, that's like, they're both the same thing. But uh, there should have at some point been a second episode out on the channel. For obvious reasons of you watching that, you're going to find out why I never continued this. But yeah, so I think that'll be it. I'm going to get off for tonight. Gray AR-15. I have seen Gray AR-15s and potentially, but maybe not. I don't know, Kogi. It just, whenever I have like a whim to do something, I will. But I will be getting off for the night. I am done. I'm going to go probably... No, it's a good idea, David. I'm going to go listen to it right now, actually, to be honest with you. See what's going on with it while playing Apex. So thank you guys for stopping by and watching. I know I only remade two 1911s, but both of them are for the community collab, and this month's community collab kind of weak, so I got to buff it up somehow. So thank you guys. I will see you later in another live stream another time.